Hello, I'm Rosie Hudson, and this multimedia message is intended to complement my application for the Royal Academy of Engineering Engineering Leaders Scholarship, using a timeline to detail my leadership experience, my passion, as well as saying how I would like to use the opportunities offered by the scholarship. I'd like to start with some of my experiences from school, where my aspirations began, through a range of leadership roles such as the Duke of Edinburgh Expeditions, where I completed my Gold Award. I was a science prefect. I captained my school netball team as well as my local club team, and I was a project leader in a team for the engineering education scheme. I've always had a passion for the STEM subjects, which dictated my route to engineering. I studied maths, further maths, physics, and chemistry at A level, and achieved the physics subject award at my sixth form. In September of 2016, I moved to Bristol to start a degree in engineering design. And in my first year, I threw myself into my studies, as well as joining lots of societies, such as the Women in Engineering Society, where I acted as the first year representative, and the Engineers Without Borders Society, where I was involved in outreach work in schools. I was also elected as the course rep for engineering design, where I represented my cohort on academic issues such as timetabling and the clashing of coursework deadlines. To keep up the work-life balance, I also joined the University of Bristol Boat Club as a novice rower, and after several weeks of learning to row, I decided I preferred the more leadership and organisational aspects that came with being a cox, and I ended up coxing the novice woman first boat. In the summer between my first and second year, I completed a summer placement at Arup in the buildings team, and in my 2 months there, I had the chance to be involved in different projects and work with real project teams. When I returned to uni, I retained my role as course rep, and taking advantage of the opportunity to start something new, I joined the University of Bristol Women's Rugby Football Club, where I was chosen to be in the first team squad. Since then, I have had the opportunity to represent Bristol in the fly half position, which is the position responsible for key decisions under intense match pressure. In July of 2018, I began a year in industry at Atkins in Bristol, working as a civil structural engineer within the nuclear and power department. I had the opportunity to undertake a wide range of tasks, and I used these to start producing records towards chartership with the ICE. I got 5 attributes signed off, and I believe this will help me well on the way to becoming a chartered engineer, which is my goal following university. Atkins invited me to return for a summer placement before my final year of study, and they have provided me with sponsorship. I am now in my penultimate year of study, and alongside my studies, I have taken on the position of faculty rep, which I applied and campaigned for during my year in industry. I was successfully elected by my peers, and I am now responsible for chairing meetings with fellow student reps and as well as staff to discuss pertinent faculty level issues, and I also sit on the Education Network Committee, where I have a say on university-wide issues. On top of this, I'm a mentor to 3 first-year students on the engineering design course, who I meet on a regular basis, providing academic and other support to. Finally, I'd like to say if I were to achieve the RAE scholarship, I'd like to use it to become a leader in my field. Since this requires time and experience following graduation, I'd like to use the opportunities to put myself on the front foot by honing my specific technical knowledge, gaining leadership skills, as well as seeking advice and inspiration from other engineers. Thank you for watching my video message. I'd like to finish by saying that I would love the opportunity to become an engineering leader, and I think the scholarship scheme provided by the RAE would help me to achieve that.